Good morning, students. I, Mrs. V.A.Yawale, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, would be discussing today with you all the theories of motivation. Let's first see what are the points of discussion that we are going to discuss today. We are going to see first what basically the motivation is and three important theories of motivation, which is Maslow's theory of motivation, which is also known as hierarchy of needs, HERZBERG'S motivator theory, which is also known as the hygiene theory, and Alderfer's ERG theory. Before getting into these theories, let's first see what motivation means for all of us. Motivation for some may be a determination. It can be an opportunity that we are getting. It can be the development that we are obtaining. It can be an incentive or a challenge or the support that is being provided by our employer. But if we see the experts' opinion, they say that motivation is the characteristics that helps you to achieve your goal. Not only this, it is the drive that pushes you to work hard. It is the energy that gives you the strength to get up and keep going even when the things are not going your way. Once the concept for motivation is clear, the experts have actually given the theories which are related to motivation. Let's see the different theories of motivation. Maslow's theory of motivation, which is also known as hierarchy of need. HERZBERG'S motivation theory is also known as a two-factor theory or a dual factor theory, and Alderfer's ERG theory. Maslow's motivation theory is also known as Maslow's hierarchy pyramid because, according to Maslow's, he has designed this theory in psychology compromising a five-tier model of human needs. Needs at the lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before individuals can attend to needs higher up. If we look at this pyramid, at the base of the pyramid, we see the physiological needs, which are the basic needs of a person related to food, shelter, and clothing. Once these are satisfied, the person then needs the physical safety, which is the second tier. Once this is also satisfied, the person looks for the social life where we have connections with our friends, group members, and other social connections. Once this is achieved, we go for recognition, approval, and self-confidence, which comes under esteem. And finally comes the topmost part of the pyramid, which is the self-fulfillment, which is accomplished by the mental growth. Each of us have a hierarchy of needs that actually ranges from lower to higher. As lower needs are fulfilled, there is a tendency for other higher needs to emerge. Maslow's theory maintains that a person does not feel a higher need until the needs of the current level has been satisfied. This is very important to understand. So, if we apply the Maslow's needs of hierarchy to the business management, at the base of the pyramid is the physiological motivation. How this motivation can be provided? This can be provided by providing ample breaks for lunch, pay salaries that allow workers to buy life's essentials. Second comes the safety needs, where a working environment which is safe, relative job security, and freedom from threats is to be provided. Social needs is to generate a feeling of acceptance, belonging by reinforcing team dynamics. Then comes the esteem motivators to recognize the achievements, assign important projects, and provide status to make employees feel valued and appreciated. Last but not the least, at the top of the pyramid is self-actualization, where the employees can be offered challenges and meaningful work assignments which enable innovation, creativity, and progress according to long-term goals. So this is what is the Maslow's hierarchy theory, which means once the basic needs are being satisfied, then a person starts looking to the higher levels. Let's see the next motivational theory, which is also known as a two-factor theory or a dual factor theory. The two factors are the motivating factors, which actually increase the employee's job satisfaction, and the hygiene factors, which are not provided properly. It may decrease the employee's job satisfaction. So, because of these motivational factors as well as hygiene factors, this theory of HERZBERG'S is actually known as the dual factor theory or a two factor theory. It states that there are certain factors in the workplace that cause job satisfaction, while there is a separate set of factors that cause dissatisfaction. Both these factors act independently of each other. If we look at the hygiene factors, they have salary, working conditions, relationships, policies, and supervision, which are important. If we see the motivation factors, it is advancement, responsibility, interest in the work, and achievement. So, if both these factors are satisfied, only then the employee is going to be satisfied as a person and he or she would be motivated to do the work. Let's see the third theory, which is also known as Alderfer's ERG theory. Let me first tell you, E actually stands for existence, R stands for relatedness, and G stands for growth. You can clearly see, first it is important that we have to focus on the existence, then we need to relate to the social circle, and when these two needs are being met, finally there is a personal as well as social growth of that particular individual. Let's see this theory in detail. This theory is closely related to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we had seen that Maslow has divided it into 5 categories in the form of a pyramid. But here, Alderfer has identified this theory and divided it in 3 parts. First, being the existence, secondly, the relatedness, and finally, the growth. So, let's have a closer look at each of these categories of needs. As a human being, we all have needs. We need various things on a daily basis, from things that are actually going to simply keep us alive, like food and water, to things that are going to help us to be happy, such as personal relationships and accomplishment. As a business owner or manager, trying to keep a team of people all moving in the same direction, it is important that we have a firm grasp on the needs of the people. And so, motivation plays a very important role in the success of business. If we want our teams to be motivated at all the time, it is not at all possible if our employees are not motivated. So the needs of the employees needs to be satisfied first. So Alderfer's existence theory states that first the basic needs such as food, water and shelter must be satisfied. Afterwards, the person will focus on the other needs. Second comes the relatedness. The relatedness says that the need is concerned with how a person interacts with others and maintains relationships. Then it may be in the social circle or it may be in the business circle. Finally comes the growth. Generally, people they avoid dead end jobs because it limits earning potential and offers. So, no opportunities for personal growth. So, according to Alderfer, first existence is important, then relatedness is important, and if these two are satisfied, finally the personal growth can be taken care of. So, We have discussed today the three theories, which is the Maslow's hierarchical theory, the HERZBERG'S 2 theory, and the Alderfer's ERG theory. So thank you.